Well, hello, my beautiful Aries. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles bonus reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Just to let you know, I have done a general reading, a love reading, a career reading, and a twin flame reading for this month. This is your bonus singles reading. So if you think you're in a twin flame connection with somebody, this is not your reading. Just to clarify, this is a singles reading. There was some confusion there a little while ago, so I thought I would clarify. Okay, my beautiful Aries, let's get straight to your reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know for their higher good with regards to their single romance? What romance is coming in for them? What love is coming in for my beautiful Aries? Can you please guide them to what they need to know? Thank you so much. Okay, so we have calling in your soulmate. For those of you who are new to my channel, I take jumpers from the pack. I do not choose the card as I believe that is my energy and not the message you need to hear. So you may wish to fast forward this moment. I don't like to waste anyone's time, but I do not want to rush any messages. I want to get exactly what they want to talk to you about. Thank you so much, Spirit Guys. I'm ready to receive. Oh, they're very tight-lipped at the moment for you, Aries. This is unusual. Thank you so much. Interesting. Love yourself first we have here. Thank you so much. It is safe for you to love, and they want one more. So that we'll go again. Thank you so much, Spirit Guys. Guardian Angels, I'm ready to receive from my beautiful Aries. What do they need to know? Make the effort and unrequited love. Okay, so how would you like to receive? Okay, they want these two first. We have here unrequited love. Okay, and it says here, there is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So this is something from the past, Aries, that you may be, may have separated from either recently or in the last year or so, and you're thinking back to this person and thinking about some sort of reunion. Now, you'll know the difference between a twin flame connection and someone who was a karmic lesson. Okay, karmic lessons are they're often toxic cycles that repeat themselves a little bit like twin flame energy, but you know the twin flame energy is for your higher good, and you know that the lessons need to be learned in order to elevate yourself to the next level with your twin flame. So this is not a twin flame connection with this person. It is a karmic lesson. And Aries, normally when you're done, you're done. But they're giving me, you're thinking back a little bit to somebody and thinking maybe, maybe we could try again. Now, they're giving me here, Aries, that if you dig deep in your heart, in your soul, this is unrequited love on your part, not on theirs. They're saying that there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going in comparison to what is about to come towards you. Okay, Aries? So if you find yourself thinking back to somebody at this present moment in time, they're giving me, please ask yourself, Aries, if because there are no solid offers coming your way at the moment, is there an energy of you thinking back because it's like thinking back to the good old days when this did work, because there's nothing happening right now is what they're giving me. Okay, so be honest, hold your hand up if that's you. Then they're asking you to move on from this situation because there is something more important coming towards you, and don't look back because you're not going that way is what they're giving me here. This is something that people may have talked about, your friends may have talked about and said, Aries, you know what, this person's not for you. They're giving me that your friends really did not approve of this past relationship with this, but you were enamored with the connection at the time, and now you're kind of like a little bit meh. I want to make it work, but it's too hard. You know what, I'm sure there's something else out there for me. Well, actually there is. Okay, so they're giving me that to start. and they're asking you to make the effort, okay? Make the effort. It says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Now, with this make the effort, they're showing me a separation. You need to cut ties with the past. Of course, Aries, they're giving me an energy of if you want to remain friends with this person, then you can, of course. But they've also said with that, if you decide to remain friends with somebody from the past, that should tell you that there was no passionate soulmate kind of love there. Because if you truly love someone in the moment and it all goes to, you know, it falls apart, then it's very difficult to continue being in the same vicinity as that person, because watching them move on with someone else is too painful, and vice versa. Okay, so they're showing me that if you can remain friends with an ex and it becomes platonic, that should be an indicator for you that there is no chemistry or attraction that is deep enough to keep this relationship going as a romantic interest. Okay, they just want to be very clear about that, but they are asking me to transmute to you that make the effort to cut the connection with this past situation that may be on your mind, because there is a great love that's coming on in and you don't want to jeopardize that at all. Okay, so we have here calling in your soulmate, and that's what's happening for you right now. And it says, with your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So it's almost like the universe is activating both you and your soulmate at the same time, and it is now the journey starts where you start gravitating towards each other. So you may have been doing some sort of visualization or, you know, law of attraction, go and, you know, just having conversations with the universe where you're like, where's my soulmate? This past person, you know, it didn't work out. I don't feel the same way. I got burns there. I got heartbroken. Where is the person who's going to love me truly and deeply for the rest of all time? Well, actually, they're listening to you, and now is the time. They're being called in. But there is a lesson to learn before that, and it's love yourself. And it says, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Now, Aries, you are a go-getter, you're an achiever, and you're very strongly emotional, very passionate about everything in your life that, you know, piques your interest, is what they're giving me. And I don't doubt for a second that you don't love yourself, but they're asking you to look back at moments where you did not stand in your power and you gave your power away by overgiving. Okay, Aries, so they're asking you not to overgive in a situation. Make sure it's reciprocal when you're with the next person. It will be, because it's soulmate energy, so it'll be in balance. But they're asking you to address any issues there that you may have with overgiving. As you can see in this card, there's a lot of they're showing, as you can see, all these angels are bending forward, and this figure here kissing that woman, male or female, it's not a gender specific reading, it's about the energy. This person is overstretching themselves to kiss this object of their desire, and they're asking you to look, where did you overgive? Okay, as you can see, this person is completely out of balance and is having to hold on to the chair to even stabilize where they're at. So this is an energy that puts you out of balance and out of sync with yourself when you overgive, and it is an indicator. When we overgive, it shows that we feel like things are out of balance, but also that maybe we're not good enough for the person that we're with, and we need to overstretch a little bit more to prove ourselves. Aries, you know you got nothing to prove, especially with the right person. So they're just asking you to just check yourself where that may have happened in the past, and make sure that you've moved on from that before your wonderful soulmate comes in. They also are indicating heartbreak from the past, a painful breakup in the past that may have some residue there. And it says here, it is safe for you to love. Okay, Aries, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay, so they're definitely giving you an indicator that the person who's coming on in now is trustworthy and deserving of your attention, your love, and your full trust and your energy there. They're asking me to look at the card deeper, so if you just give me a moment, please, I'm going to do that. Okay, they've given me two things here with this card. They do not appear in the card, but sometimes when they ask me to look closer to the card, they give me images. And one image is an owl, okay? And it's an owl. It's been very prevalent throughout some of the readings. One I did for Capricorn, and I believe Gemini as well, an owl figured. But it's about being very wise, learning lessons, seeing things very clearly and seeing things in 360, seeing everything around you. But a wise old owl says, sees everything, says nothing. So they're asking you to look at your throat chakra and where you may not speak up about how you feel, okay? Where you put a bit of a lid on some of the things that you feel. Now, Aries, you are a go-getter. You like the chase, okay? But often you like people to chase you also, okay? But what they're giving me here is somebody who sometimes puts a lid on their emotions. They don't want to, it's not scare off the other person, but you want to try and take it slow because your instinct is to go really fast with passion, okay? So they're actually showing me use the lessons that you've learned in the past, but speak up and speak your truth, okay? So if you have feelings for a person, don't hide that, okay, Aries, because your emotions are valid. No matter what you say there, they will be received well. And they're also giving me a very interesting image there. They gave me... who's the painter? It's called The Scream, the painting The Scream. Edvard Munch. Yeah, Edvard Munch or Munch. So this, they're showing me this painting. So either this is an image, because The Scream is it's quite an overwhelming image and energy that I'm getting from it. So this could be related to past hurt and how you felt with this past hurt, and that's why you feel so scared to actually love, that the person from the past really did a number on your beautiful heart and shook your very foundations to the point where you felt even the air around you and the earth around you really shook and screamed with you, the amount of pain that you were in. But they're also giving me that this is a favorite painting of somebody's. You may even have this painting somewhere in your house, or this painting is for some reason important. You may have even gone to visit this painting in the past with somebody. They're showing me the actual painting. And I gotta be honest, they're showing it me on a wall as if I'm seeing it in a gallery, and it looks pretty small in comparison to what I thought it might be. So that's why I'm guessing maybe it's like poster size or something in somebody's house or something like that. That's what they're giving me. So that image is coming on through. So that may be for you. If it is, that means there's something in this message in particular, this reading today, that is for you in particular. Okay, let's go deeper. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Magician, I'm loving that. Okay, master of your own destiny, my beautiful Aries. I do not expect anything less. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Ooh, sorry, my wrist just clicked out. I've really hurt my wrist, and sometimes it just clicks out there. For those of you who are interested, I'm using the White Witch Tarot, which is a series of major arcana cards to gauge the overall energy of what we're dealing with regards to this new love coming on in, calling in your soulmate. What else do my beautiful Aries need to know? Thank you so much. We have the World, end of cycles, learning lessons, and wonderful abundant turn for a happier, ooh, this is gliding, the Moon, and they want one more. Thank you so much. I have a feeling I know which card they want, but let's see. Thank you. I knew it. There it is. Okay, thank you so much. Let's see, we got the High Priestess as well. Okay, so Magician card energy is you're ready to take a new look at your love life and call in, as it says, you're calling in your soulmate here. So this is about law of attraction. This is about your conversations with the universe, and you want to take a new start. Okay, I do expect to see the Fool card on the board, because that is your energy, and I feel there is a fresh hope in taking chances, an adventurous new beginning in love. But ultimately, you're calling it in there with your wonderful connection. You're very strongly connected right now to the universe. So whatever it is, or whoever it is that is your soulmate, the call is very strong right now, and you are really it's like you're locked in on the energy, and you are magnetized. You're magnetizing and this soulmate towards you. You're using It's interesting. So they just asked me to look again. One moment, please. Okay, so they just they gave me the sentence March hare. Okay, the March hare. Now that may be significant for some of you out there. If it's not, I'm feeling that you've been doing some sort of spiritual practice to call in your soulmate since March, because March hare is obviously is a month there. But they're giving me the sentence March hare. Now I don't know what that relates to, but it may be a saying that somebody says. I don't know what it means, but March hare. So it could be the chase, you know, a hare going after the chase, that sort of energy. But what they're giving me here is that you are using focused creativity. You're turning your visions into reality there, using inspired action to draw in your soulmate and into the physical plane in front of you. What you see in your mind, you can have in your hand, okay? And it's making its way towards you now, because we have current energy is the World card. So it's the end of a cycle of things not working out for you in terms of love, and it is the start of a new cycle. Completions always start with obviously new beginnings, that's an obvious thing to say, but it's about having goals, learning lessons from the past, and proceeding forward, not creating the same mistakes. This could also be an expansion card in terms of travel. So you could be looking at some form of travel, either that's looking to relocate in some way. We'll go deeper and find out there. But you know, this card is sometimes an immigration card. So you may have been looking at moving abroad, and perhaps that's where your soulmate comes on in there. But ultimately you're recognizing that you want to be living in a more authentic life, okay? So weird. They're giving me months right now. One is the March hare. They're giving me March hare, and now they've just said autumn, okay? So the fall. So yeah, there must be some, maybe this is the impact moment when you finally meet the person. We'll go deeper and find out. But what they're giving me here, yeah, they're showing me some leaves. So yeah, definitely autumn, the fall there, for your ultimate happiness. So you may meet this person beforehand, but you step into the sun energy, because they're showing me this is the sun, which is the most abundant, joyous outcome card that there is in the pack. They're showing me ultimate happiness in the fall. Okay, so this may be when you have an established relationship there. Okay, we got the moon energy on the board, which is Cancerian energy. This is about having your eyes all very much open and trusting in the magic of the universe, that it's lining things up for you, trusting your intuition that you will know the person when they come in, and believe me, you will definitely know this person. But it's also about making the voluntary changes that you have to make. By cutting out the past. You see those pincers, they made them really bright for me just now. So it's like cutting out what does not serve you, cutting out the past, especially sidestepping. Ooh, interesting. They just said this. Now, do not shoot the messenger. But I'm just telling you what they're giving me, which is sidestepping any reunions. That's what they gave me, sidestepping any reunions. Now, this may be for you in particular. Perhaps there was some sort of reunion that you've been invited to that you weren't sure about, or something like that, and you're gonna take a rain check. You're gonna sidestep it. That's what they're giving me here. That's quite a precise message, but for somebody. We have High Priestess on the board as well, which is Virgo energy. This is about, again, trusting your intuition. Perhaps you ignored red flags in the past, and because of it, you got burned in terms of love, and you need to realize that by trusting your instincts, you will draw this wonderful soulmate into your life, your counterpart. As you can see, it's energized when you come together. The two faces split into one. So this is, you know, the two hearts beating as one, you know, two people coming together as one. And you know, you will find your counterpart very soon. It is about trusting that you are being guided in the right direction, and that the universe is a very mysterious place that works on divine timing. It has to have all the components. I got energy earlier and they used the word variables, and that energy is back now using the same word variables that they used. I think it was in either the Cancerian reading or the Capricorn energy reading. So yeah, they're using the word variables again. So all the variables and components have to be on the board first before they can bring on in your soulmate. Okay, so there's a little bit of work to be done yet, they're giving me. Okay, but for some of you, the High Priestess is about spiritual practices. Okay, and yeah, things like meditation, really trusting your instincts, going deep within and listening to spirit, using, you know, things like silence, taking moments out, but it's for healing. There's little stars there on the top of this card coming out of the root chakra there. Sorry, out of the third eye right there in the center, and it is about healing. Okay, with those stars. But it's a communication that you're having with the universe. It's like, I'm ready now. I'm ready. I've done the work. I've done the healing. Okay. They're showing me. This is very precise. I think it's Celtic. They're showing me like a love spoon. Okay. Celtic. I'm looking. It's like Wales. I think it's Wales. It's like a spoon, and it has like a crisscross at the top and some hearts on it. And that signifies how many children you have. There's like little balls in there. Very precise message for somebody. It's like a Celtic spoon. They're showing me a Celtic spoon when I look at this. Okay, so there's some sort of, you're calling your soulmate in. So perhaps in a past life you may have known this person, and there is some sort of Celtic connection there. Or perhaps you are from Wales, or you know about this love spoon, or you have one, or you just gifted one. If that is you, then there is something in this message for you in particular. Okay, we're going to go deeper again. Let's see. We're using the Light Seers Tarot to go deeper and find out who's coming for you, my beautiful Aries. Ooh, look at that energy. Ooh, there may be a choice. Did you see that? Lots of different cards, two on each side, went in different directions. So there may be a choice of two people. Let's see what's going on here. We have the World card again to start the reading, which is, as I just explained, the completion of a cycle. Perhaps you will be emigrating, or there's some sort of travel involved there. But this is ultimately stepping into your power. Okay, stepping into your power and recognizing that sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, and that fate has a hand in the wheel. Okay, normally the Wheel of Fortune is the fortune card, but they're showing me that this is the Wheel of Fate. They're showing me the World card as the Wheel of Fate. And they said we all come in many shapes and sizes, but eventually we find the right one, is what they just said. So that is you definitely ending a cycle in order to accept this new start that is coming for you. Aha. So we have the Devil on the board. Capricorn energy. So someone may have a Capricorn placement in the past that you were dealing with, or perhaps you have a Capricorn placement somewhere there, and there is some sort of either toxic cycle that you tend to gravitate towards, or you know, some sort of addiction. Now this could be any sort of addiction. It doesn't have to be substance related. It doesn't have to be alcohol or drugs or anything like that. It could be things like obsession. Okay, Aries, the obsession with the chase. It could be an inability to settle down. It could be anything. Okay, they're asking you to look at your cycles. Okay, where do you feel like you are controlled by something? So they're giving me this alluring thing from the past again, where it's okay, one moment, they're giving me a message. Okay, do not shoot the messenger. I'm just giving you what they just gave me, which is sometimes, Aries, because you're such a go-getter, you're always on the move, you get bored easily. Okay, and when that boredom kicks in, it's like, you know, when the cat's, what is it? The cat's away, the mice will play. I'm not saying you're a cheater in any shape or form. What I'm saying is that when you get bored in a situation, you may think about messaging an ex, or if an ex is messaging you and you've ignored this person for quite some time because there is some sort of weird, alluring, toxic cycle with them, that once you get bored and you're like, oh, I've got nothing to do, you know what? You know what would be really exciting? If I messaged that person. And you know it's wrong, and nothing will come of it. This is, I mean, this is just a little bit of fun. Okay, that's what they're giving me. If that's you, or the person that you used to deal with in the past, because when I'm looking at these eyes, there is something there that is like, the person, the way you look at the person in the past, they have these eyes that you think, I can't resist those. But there's nothing else. There's no substance in the person in the past, but there's something in their eyes that's just magnetizing, okay? So showing me something from the past. So when life gets bored and this person keeps reaching out to you, you feel like, oh, I can't do it. I'm ignoring them. It's like 1 minute you're up and you've got the willpower of an ox and you're just not budging. And then the next minute you're a little bit bored and you're like, well, nobody's interested right now. Nothing's going on. I'm sitting here. What should I do? Let's text them back, because it sets a fire in life. Okay, so they're showing me a boredom there. Okay, again, do not shoot the messenger. I'm just giving you what they're giving me. So this is a Four of Pentacles energy, and this is about holding on. They're giving me a jewel energy with this. One is about long-term security. You don't want what happened in the past because it was toxic. You want to get away from that. You want to end the cycle. We have the World on the board twice. And there may have even been, they just came in there, there may have even been a third-party situation with the person in the past. And you don't want to deal with that crap no more. You want someone who wants you and only you. Okay, and so they're showing me long-term security with this. I'm going super hot right now, so this is definitely for someone in particular. But also, they're asking you to look at where you hold on too tightly. Okay, to your heart. They're showing me this hand is over the heart chakras. Okay, and all the other chakras are coming into play, but the heart, it's like, no one gets a piece of this. No one. I'm just keeping this for myself, for someone special. And it's almost like you don't test people, okay, because you often try as much as possible to go after who you desire, okay? But they're showing me that there is a little protector on the heart. What do you hold back in saying? What do you hold back in because there is this desire for long-term security that makes you a little bit nervous to give out your full heart, is what they're giving me here. And yeah, I thought we'd have the full card turn up on the board because there is this new start coming for you. Okay, you're energizing your beautiful heart, and this is, you're about to take chances. Aries, I expect nothing less than you showing up in your own reading, and an adventurous new beginning awaits you on that path of love. Yeah, a lot of healing has happened here. They're showing me a lotus flower. You're starting to bloom, you're starting to open, and feel free. But they're still showing me something. They said, look at the card. Look what she's holding on to. She's still holding on to a branch of the past, Aries. So they're asking you really to let go now. So they just, if you have let go already, then congratulations. But if you haven't, then they're asking you, where is there still a little bit of residue from the past? Are you having the shoulda, coulda, woulda conversations with yourself in your mind? And when this person comes around and reaches out to you again, like at 2-3 a.m. in the morning, saying, hey, miss you, all of that, are you tempted to message them but out of boredom? They're showing me that there's no real substance or chemistry to this connection in the past, and that this new start is here for you. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know? Hierophant. Yeah, Hierophant is Taurus energy, and this is about traditions, okay? It's about learning, perhaps. As I said, I feel like some of you have been doing spiritual practices there, and they've given me again the March hare, so maybe some of you have been doing some serious spiritual practices since March, and it's to reach, you want to ascend the ladder to your higher self, okay? But you're also thinking about things like marriage. Perhaps even some of you were married in the past to somebody and it didn't go very well. And they're just giving me, this is for some, this message is not for all, this is for some. So take this as it resonates for you. But they're showing me, if someone says the word marriage, it's like this figure breaks into laughter, like, ha, marriage, no way, not, no, 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 never going there again, no, no, no. But deep down, there is a, I wish if I got married, it would go really well and it would lead to something higher. You know, you're looking for something real special. And yeah, absolutely, Aries, you deserve it. Keep those wonderful expectations high there, and, you know, stand in your power. They're giving me this, so interesting. Sorry, they're just asking me to look really closely at the symbols, and they've just given me, it's like, I don't know what language that is, but it's a sign that means peace, and it's not the traditional, like, I'm just going to go into my trinket right now, I can see it. It's not that traditional peace sign. It is a sign in a, I think it's, is it Buddhist? Maybe it's a Buddhist sign for peace, okay? But you're searching for somebody, some higher level connection that just brings you peace, Aries. You don't want the drama. You want someone who gets you but doesn't bring shit to your yard. It's basically, because there's been a lot of drama in the past, and there's this figure, every time I just keep seeing this figure laughing every time the word marriage is, it's like, marriage, well, no way, no, that's not happening for me. This is the energy I'm getting. But deep down, if you really explore, you want a high level commitment that leads to peace and understanding. You want someone who gets you, okay? And this soulmate that you're calling in gets you. It's almost like you have a cord to the universe right now, and everything that you've been wishing for, they've been listening and they're about to bring it to you. You may also have been seeking higher levels of spirituality in terms of seeking out teachers or things online, learning how to meditate more clearly, looking at things like the law of attraction, but also, oh, that's interesting, I also have her cards. They've given me the Gabrielle Bernstein's name, Gabby Bernstein. Some of you have been watching her motivational videos. That's what they're just giving me there. So I do have her cards there. The universe has your back. Maybe we'll go and give you a card from there later. But they've mentioned her name as someone you may have been seeking out to gain some higher wisdom. Thank you so much. Yes, they do want to receive all of these. This is quite a lot. We have Three of Pentacles. So yeah, there may have been a third-party situation in the past, and that's got you burnt. Okay? This is about knowing your worth. They just said, knowing your worth. And that you have no desire, I mean, why should you have a desire to share your life with someone who is playing you? No way. But what they're giving me here is, you want a future with somebody who wants to team up with you and be like a partner in crime, but not crime, not real crime. But you want to find someone who is your counterpart, who you can run off on wonderful adventures with, and pair up together, and you've got each other's back. Always very supportive. That sort of energy, okay? Which of course is an obvious thing to say, but that's what they're showing me is what you're looking for. And we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So this is interesting because in reverse, this is a workaholism, okay? So things that did not work out in the past, Aries, and you launch yourself into work. You thought, I'm not going to think about money. I'm not going to think about relationships or love right now. I'm going to do work. I'm going to work so hard that I don't even think about love anymore. Okay? And what they're giving me here is they're giving me two things here. One is there may have been some sort of finances that were connected to a marriage, and you had a bit of a loss there with maybe a separation in the past, or if they're giving me again, that's a select few, okay? And that's why the person's laughing. Marriage? Ha! No way. I'm not. No. There's no connections like that. I've done that. It's kind of that energy, okay? So I'm picking up on somebody here who may have been married or in a very high level commitment relationship before and somehow got burnt financially, okay? You want someone who obviously doesn't do that. Who's coming on in for you, Aries? Well, could be another Aries. We've got a King of Wands energy here. This is your energy. Again, turning up in your own reading. Interesting. We have here passion, a lot of passion, a bold leader, a go-getter. I do feel, because of the workaholism card right next to it, this is more your energy than your soulmates right now. What I'm getting here is that you've gone to build your empire, okay? So you're being a leader at whatever it is that you've done. You've had whatever it is you do as a work. You got a lot of courage, okay? A lot of courage to keep on working, they said, to keep on working, but what you did was bury some of those emotions, but you led with your passion, okay? You're very strongly connected to your work, and I see entrepreneur type spirit, okay? But this is about you having courage to acknowledge that you did launch yourself into work in order to avoid some of those emotions with a past breakup. They're asking me to look at the card a little bit closer, so one moment, please. Okay, so they're giving me the letter S from this card. So if that's you or somebody you were dealing with, they're giving me the letter S. It could even be the person who's coming on in there for you, your soulmate. I mean, S could be soulmate, but that's not what they're really giving me. They're saying there's an initial S is important, okay? They haven't given me a name with it, just S. So maybe you've got a middle name that you have, like, I don't know, John S. Friars or something, so maybe that's you. We have Five of Pentacles here, so we've got a new recovery of your finances. This is either in a job situation, but definitely a recovery, a hope that's happening here. You may have been left out in the cold also, or left another person out in the cold with regards to a past relationship. But this person who's coming on in for you, your soulmate, will not do that. That's what they're giving me here. This is a very hopeful card about the new coming on in. So we start with the end of a cycle and a new beginning, and we have, again, we ending on the new that is coming on in here. So we have Two of Swords in reverse, which is, you know, you have clarity now. There's no need to compromise when it comes to love. You're not looking to compromise. Perhaps you had to in the past, and you were all up because of all the drama and everything that went on in the past. You were all confused and didn't know which. You were indecisive. Should I stay? Should I go? That energy, there's no confusion anymore. Okay. Five of Wands energy. Yeah, all this conflict from the past. They're trying to highlight to me right now about obstacles and things that you dealt with in the past, to highlight to you that there is nothing in the past for you, okay? And that they want you to focus on the new, because the new brings in a solid offer. Page of Pentacles is Capricorn energy, and it is, pages, as I said, always bring news. This is a patient energy waiting for a new opportunity to come in. Now this doesn't, sorry, I'm stumbling because they're giving me two meanings here, and I'm trying to decipher the two. One is that there is financial news coming on in for you, and it coincides with a solid love offer, okay? Because we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, which is also a new job kind of energy, as well as a new hope and recovery, not only of finances, but of the new situation. The Page of Pentacles shows that a solid offer is coming on in. This person, they really wear their heart on their sleeve, okay? Very curious person, very curious about you. What's that? Sorry, they're asking me to look closely at it. Now, what they're showing me here, yeah, is planting roots. Perhaps you or somebody recently belonging to you planted some sort of tree. Okay, they're showing me putting roots in the soil. And this is this is an energy of someone coming on to give you a solid offer. That they want to give you, you know, healthy roots and plant something new, but they're actually showing me an image of someone planting a plant in some soil. Okay, so again, if that's something that you did recently, this message is for you. Yeah, the past, look what the past did to you. They just said, look what the past did to you. It had you left in the fetal position, hurt and mending your beautiful heart. This is air energy, and you felt so air energy. Swords deal with communication. You felt so broken that you couldn't even speak about it, Aries. So again, they're showing me the throat chakra, and they're showing me that owl that I said at the beginning. Wise owl sees everything, absorbs everything, says nothing. You need to process that, is what they're giving me. Death card in reverse. There was a stagnation. Okay, so again, this shows me when there is boredom at play, Aries, you look to the past. That's what they're giving me. Now, that's human nature. This is Major Arcana card, Scorpionic energy, but they're showing me this inertia, this inability to push forward because you feel a bit stuck. You don't see any opportunities for love coming your way at the moment, but as we know, you're calling your soulmate in. We're going deeper to find out who that is and when they're coming. Okay, so we have Page of Wands in reverse. I like to see this card in reverse because this not only they're giving me the jewel energy. I knew they'd do that. So when we have it in the upright position, yes, pages always bring news, but you know, a Page of Wands is kind of a flighty energy, a little bit like the Knight of Wands, you know, flighty, kind of interested in new projects, creative ideas, and then once that's gone to fruition is on to the next. Okay, very passionate energy that is not sustainable. Okay, so it's in the reverse. So this person who's coming on in, yes, they're passionate, but it is sustainable, and it will it's soulmate energy, so it will go the test of time. But also it's a reminder about being bored. Okay, that the boredom is an immature action. Okay, and they're asking you, where do you find yourself bored? And if you see the red flags of you becoming bored and thinking about the past, then you need to acknowledge them and work on them. Again, do not shoot the messenger. I'm just giving you what they're giving me. Take the message as it resonates, they just said. Page of Swords. Okay, so Page of Swords in reverse. Now, Page of Swords, this is some sort of legal issue is what they're giving me. So this could be if you were in a marriage or a high-level commitment from before, and there was money that was lost. As I said, there's some sort of legal issue here. But also, Aries, when we've got the Page of Swords on the board, this is normally the Stalker card. Okay, Aquarian energy. This is about someone keeping tabs on you, possibly this ex. But what I'm getting here is they are in and out. When they are bored, they are coming to, they check out whatever's going on with you, and then they just do a little drive-by. Hi, how's things? Been thinking about you. And again, Spirit is saying, don't look back. Okay, no matter how much this person from the past comes on in, don't look back, because they are messaging you in moments of, I hate to say it, boredom. Okay, and they know that you'll reciprocate eventually if they wear you down. This person is a stalker. They watch all your social media if you're on social media, or they check in with friends who may have mutual friends of yours. They just check in occasionally. This person's in and out, wishy-washy energy. Okay, it is totally your call. I can never tell you what to do, Aries. I can only advise you as to what Spirit is giving me. But they're just saying, don't look back. You're not going that way. The new start is on the board for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. You want one more from this deck, and then we go deeper. Can you please tell my beautiful Aries about their soulmate that is coming on in for them? Can you please guide them to who this might be, what to expect, when? Well, you're in okay, they just wanted to talk about the recovery that you've been getting over some heartbreak. They're giving me also that this... be prepared, because this person from the past will come back on in to give an apology. Okay, how you deal with it is your decision, Aries, whatever you decide, do it with love and light, so that you do not gain any karmic energy and baggage to take with you. But ultimately, the person may come in and offer an apology. They're just showing me again, there's nothing in the past. It's like they need to drive home the message to you, Aries, because, you know, you're a passionate creature, and when somebody piques your interest, even if it's in a moment, and you think, yeah, they were kind of sexy to be with and everything, and I don't really feel any love for them, but you like a game, you like a bit of a chase, so it intrigues you. They're asking you not to do that. Now, again, it's your call. You do what you want to, Aries, but let's see the new. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Can you please guide my beautiful... Do you want that card? You do, yeah. Tower moment, okay? So the universe is a wonderful thing. People get scared of tower cards. I kind of enjoy them myself because I don't feel that this is a scary tower moment. What it is if you don't shake things up, if you don't get rid of the residue from the past, the universe will actually shake things up for you before this soulmate comes in, because they don't want to jeopardize this important relationship that's coming for you. Now, I know a lot of you are going to be screaming at the screen saying, I got rid of my ex, I don't even speak to that person anymore, okay? They're even talking about little conversations with yourself about the way you should have held, you know, the way you should have dealt with situations, okay? What they're saying is they're about to shake up the energy for you. And this is coming in very quickly, actually. In the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck, the Tower card is a lightning bolt from the sky. So it's an aha moment. It sets the building on fire, okay? And two figures leap into the unknown. Now, if they stayed in that building, they would burn. Okay, so the universe comes along to almost give like an act of God to shake you out of your comfort zone so that you take that leap of faith. Okay, you have the leap of faith, the Fool card on the board, which is your own card, Aries. And if you're not willing to take the leap of faith, Spirit is saying, we will give you a nudge and get off the fence and plunge you into something that is not familiar. Okay, they just want to push you out of your comfort zone when it comes to meeting this soulmate, because they're giving me, they've said this a couple of times to some readings, they're giving me, you're not going to find someone on the sofa, is what they're giving me. Oh, look at that. I love that. Yeah, so we have here 5 of Cups energy. It's in the upright position. Okay, so this is an abandonment card, feeling unloved, loss, regret from the past, okay? Perhaps thinking it was a missed opportunity with someone in the past. If only this had happened. If only it was a different time. No. Spirit is asking you to release that. That is your Tower moment. That is what you need to realize, okay? Because while you're busy thinking about things that didn't go right in the past, those cups that are spilt over, the universe has nudged the 2 other cups that's come on in there that you're not seeing, that are full and ready and willing to love you as much as you love them, okay? So this is soulmate energy that's coming on in that you've been calling in, but they are giving me, if there is a residue from the past in any shape or form that you have not gotten rid of, then you're holding up the soulmate coming on in. Don't be crying over spilt milk, they just said. Definitely someone's grandma energy today. I did a reading earlier for Capricorn, and I really got this grandma kind of energy. So again, we got 5, double 5s there, okay? Very important. 5 is the number of big changes, getting over obstacles, okay? And 5 of Coins there is, again, an abandonment card, feeling left out in the cold, okay? Feeling isolated. Also, it is a financial loss. So if a last relationship, it was a high-level commitment, whether it be marriage or just, you know, high-level, you were living with each other for a while, and there was some sort of financial loss that you're having to deal with first, they're saying the soulmate comes in after that, okay? Don't worry, you won't be left out in the cold for long, they said just now. Well, there we go. Why? Because 2 of Cups. Your soulmate is coming on in. This is a soulmate card. This is about romantic love and partnership, a proposal that will lead to marriage. Again, I hear this person laughing, saying, ha, Marriage, that's not for me. So if that's not for you, then it's a high level commitment. Someone who is on the same page as you, balanced, looking to the future with you in the same direction. Something that you have wanted for so long, Aries, so long. And something that you never believed would happen, they said. But it's coming, okay? And when all of this has been dealt with, when you stop and when you've processed the past, but also when if there is a financial issue that you're just sorting out legally, when that is signed and sealed and delivered and everything, then the soulmate comes on in. Then you're ready. They're giving me something about a left ear, something about a left ear. Maybe someone's got a problem with their left ear. Wheel of Fortune, love it. Yeah, they're giving me ears, left ear, something about, maybe it's to listen. I don't know. They're showing me ear and tugging on the earlobe. Maybe there's something with your earlobe that's, okay. I don't know what that means. So I'm just giving you the image they're giving me because I cannot translate it, because they're just showing me someone holding their ear and pulling down the earlobe. So either there is an ear infection or ear pain or something. If that's for a message that resonates somewhere for you, then there's something in this reading for you in particular. Wheel of Fortune, okay? Luck is on your side. I said right at the beginning, the World card, you know, it's about the hand of fate, the wheel of fate that is in play at the moment. So I'm not surprised. But you are in control of your own destiny, okay? We do have that figure. It's like, what they were giving me is you're in control of the timing, Aries. So once you have done all the work and moved on from whatever it is in the past, and even if you're looking back on the past a little bit bitter, saying, I wish I never met that person, they were a waste of my time, that's still a connection to the past. They want to be strict with that. Okay, I don't like to be strict, but they're giving me that as quite a strict instruction. Okay, so this is you being in control of your destiny. Lady Luck is coming on in there. There's a turning point, okay? Lucky in love. They're saying lucky in love. But you determine the pace. That's what they gave me, Aries. You determine the pace. Can you please show me who's coming on in for my beautiful Aries? Can you please guide me to what I can see for the higher good? We have 3 of coins. It's in reverse. So, again, they're giving me this third-party situation from the past. This is your fear, your fear here. I want to go deeper with this. One moment, please. I just want to clarify this with this deck because they're showing me fear. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify the 3 of coins in reverse for my beautiful Aries? Can you please clarify what the fear is here? Is it fear of no support? Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? 3 of coins in reverse. Can you please clarify? Thank you so much. Ooh, got quite a lot to say on that. Yeah. Okay. So, how can I put this? So, they've given me the 6 of Cups, which is a reunion card. But it's also about reciprocity. The person did not give you the same, I'll show you why I say that. There is a fear here that you feel the past will repeat itself, is what they're giving me. And that if there was a third party in the situation in the past, you're afraid that this will be repeated, okay? This is a reunion card, so it's showing me if the person from the past comes back, that is the energy that they bring. You're worried that you've done the work, you've done a lot of hard work on yourself, and you know where the alluring energy lies with the past, and you're worried that you will gravitate towards someone with similar energy, is what they're giving me. You've done a lot of work on, and you've had a lot of patience waiting for the right one, and you're just afraid that someone will come on in there and mirror the energy from someone in the past, but you have nothing to worry about. We got Wheel of Fortune again. They want to pacify you there and say, once you're in balance, as you can see, all those elements are on the board there. We have in each, you know, Taurus, we have Scorpio, we have all those elements represented, fire, water, earth, and air on that card. Once you're in balance, the luck will come, is changing for the better, okay? And again, we have 5 of Pentacles. So again, 5 is very important. Changes, getting over obstacles. 5 of Pentacles in reverse is the new start, okay? Hope returning, not only a financial recoup of your money that was lost, but also new job, new hope with returns to a solid offer in love. Okay, so I just wanted to clarify that for you before we went on, because they were giving me a fear and I couldn't quite understand what that meant. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please give my beautiful Aries any further messages regarding their soulmate who's coming on in? Can you show them a little bit more about them? Thank you so much. Oh, I love this. So we have High Priestess on the board, Virgo energy. So this is the second time we have this major arcana, really big major arcana cards on the board for you. So this is about trusting in the unknown, okay? Trusting your intuition, and the secrets and the mystery of the universe will be revealed to you. Just trust in the process. The universe has your back. Again, Gabby Bernstein, the universe has your back, okay? We're definitely going to go and get a card from this deck, even though that's not what I've been doing recently, but it's very important because she's obviously coming up for a reason. And this is someone out there is watching her videos or something. There's something to do with Gabby Bernstein with some of you out there, okay? But also this is about trusting your intuition in moon cycles, okay? So full moon, the next full moon, I think it's the first week of July there. Very important, a turning point. Okay, so this could be where you start to see your luck change on all fronts, and you can free yourself up, and your soulmate will start making its way towards you, okay? They are still giving me this autumn and fall kind of energy, but also March hare, whatever that is, okay? But yeah, trust in the moon cycle, trust in your intuition. Remember the moon cycle when you meet your soulmate. Interesting. Okay, that's what they just said there. And this person is a Knight of Swords energy. This person will change your life, Aries. Okay, you will have a lifestyle change because of this person. So we have the Wheel of Fortune on the board and the World. So as I said, some of you may be emigrating or maybe traveling, and you may meet this person as you know, go on your travels. Okay, perhaps you've got a holiday or trek or something planned for autumn, the fall, and maybe that's where you're going to come into contact with this person, because ultimately this is you. Although this is air energy, this is the embodiment of the message that they're giving you with the energy. This is you charging ahead, okay? And the Knight of Swords often bring a very big lifestyle change, but it's also someone who is very good at communicating, will never lead you astray, but also, yeah, will always be straight talking, will tell you the truth, is what they're giving me here. This is a straight talker, straight shooter. Interesting. Okay, but what they're giving me is this person knows what they want and they go get it, just like you, Aries. So you could be dealing with another Aries. They want that there. Trust your instinct. They're saying to me that as soon as you meet them, you will know this person. Okay, 6 of Wands, success, victory. This is something that you're passionate about creating. You're both achievers, they've given me here. When you come together, both of you will overcome all obstacles. You will know that you've met your partner in crime. Okay, this news comes on in quite quickly after the change as well. So interesting. When's that change? I'm going to try and gauge the energy and find out when the change is, but I really feel maybe August you may come into contact with that person, and by the fall you are in a happy relationship with that person. Let's see, can you please clarify for my beautiful Aries, what do they need to know? Can you please give them any further messages for their higher good? What are they allowed to see with regards to their soulmate? They'll be very victorious. This person may be a Leo, because of the connection to August they keep giving me here. and into September, the fall. But also they're giving me is you or this person may be in the limelight, maybe in the spotlight. Either you've won some sort of award, or they have. There's some sort of overcoming rivalry and gaining some sort of recognition with this card. So this could be you or your soulmate. You may meet this person because they have won some sort of award and recognition, and you go to celebrate and then meet them at a celebratory place and come into contact there. Okay, 7 of coins. They're just giving me patience. Your hard work is paying off. It leads to success. Okay, you've sowed the seeds with the universe now, and just leave it to the universe. Okay, you don't have to do anything now apart from harvest what you have sown, they just said. Okay, so you don't have to do anything more. You've sowed the seeds, you had the conversation with the universe, and they know what you want. It's coming on in. Knight of Cups. Okay, there's your offer. This is a Prince Charming energy, male or female, not a gender specific reading. It's about balance and somebody coming in with an offer of love, a cup of love for you. It is, this person's very deep in emotion, very harmonious, okay? Could also do spiritual practices like you do, because I feel like you've connected recently to really being quite serious about either meditation or law of attraction, that sort of thing. But this person, they're very reflective, and they know you. As soon as they see you, and as soon as you see them, you will know there are sparks. Okay, 3 of Wands in reverse. Now 3 of Wands in reverse is the delay. Okay, but it is a delay of travel. So again, they're giving me this travel is important to where you meet this person. So if you have something planned that you were going to, perhaps you had something planned and it was delayed, and it will restart again in the fall. Okay, because the delay is present. The delay is happening now. Okay, but it will release further into the year, round about the fall. Yeah, that's what they're giving me there. Okay, justice, karma. Okay, Aries, they want me to leave it here, but this is about balance. Libran energy, they're saying it's a win-win solution. And this, again, is coming back to somebody who had some sort of financial loss to do with a past relationship and some sort of legalities. They're giving me a positive outcome, but they're saying it's a win-win situation. The truth will come out and a solution will be found, but it's about, yeah, they're showing me here karma is at play here. Because of your wonderful heart, Aries, the universe is bringing on in someone who is as equally balanced as you, who speaks their truth, because you're done with people who are toxic entering your life. You're done with the cycles. So by speaking your truth to the universe as to what you want, the universe reciprocates and brings in someone who is equal and wants the same thing as you, who is balanced on the same page. Yeah, they're giving me, what else? This card. What's that? Sorry, they're asking me to look closely again. One moment, please. Okay, I don't know how relevant this is for you or somebody. They're showing me a bowl of sweets, candies. Okay, there's a bowl and they've got little red papers and, yeah, red papers on there. Red, maybe with a little bit of brown on there, so maybe chocolate, I don't know. They're wrapped candies, a bowl of them. Now, either you just put them all out in a bowl on the table, or they're your favorite candies. They've got red and brown kind of, that foil, lovely foil wrapping around there, and they're showing me that. Or when you meet this person, there is this bowl of candies there. Somehow this is relevant. I don't know how, but that's what they're giving me. Okay? They're also giving me different cheeses. A block of cheese, a ball of cheese. Wow. Okay, maybe you're having a banquet of cheese right now. I don't know. But if that's you, something to do with cheese, if you're sitting down with some cheese or you just bought some or whatever, they're giving me very specific. Is like a ball of cheese and a square of cheese. Both of them together on a plate. Okay, if that's you, then there's something in this message especially for you. They've asked me to leave it there. I don't know why I get food as an indicator, but I do. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. But it's just to highlight to you that this message is relevant in some way to you. Okay, my beautiful Aries. We'll close off with Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And it says, be honest with yourself. Okay, just like I said at the beginning, Aries, if there's a bit of boredom and you think to the past, be honest with yourself. It says, look into your heart and you will know the truth of this situation. It is safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. That's definitely what you're going through now, necessary changes. It says, lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires and they will come to you upon angels' wings. Okay, so we've definitely got the magician energy happening here. Whatever you wish for, you are about to receive. You're using focused creativity to turn those visions into reality and materialize what it is in your mind into the physical plane in front of you. Okay, so be mindful that the energy is very, very, very strong right now. Your bond with the connection to the universe. And it says, reward yourself. Okay, my beautiful Aries, it says, you've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. So at the beginning, I was saying, where do you overcompensate? Where do you give too much, Aries? Okay, remember that you need to replenish your own beautiful energy and that you do not need to overstretch. Okay, the person who is for you will meet you halfway. You don't need to give too much of yourself. Give what is right for the situation. And remember to reward yourself, okay? Because you're beautiful, Aries. You need to have time and take time for yourself. And, luxurious, I don't know why this is a thing, but anyway, luxurious soaps that someone is keeping on the side or in a cupboard for, a special occasion. The occasion is now. That's what they just said. Don't be keeping things like special soaps. Do you do that? Who does that? Special soaps that smell really nice in a cupboard just for you for a special occasion. Now is the right time because you need to pamper yourself. Okay? There's nothing like the present, they just said. So we got blessing in disguise as well. And it says, what appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. Now, as I was reading that, they were saying the reason why your soulmate hasn't come on in yet, because there's some sort of travel thing happening. And if you move just after you meet the person, your soulmate, then there is a mixed-matched energy. So there is a slight delay with travel, something to do with travel. They're definitely giving me travel here. Okay, let's get a trinket to close off the reading, my beautiful Aries. Thank you so much for the guides, guardian angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know in this situation? Thank you so much. I knew we'd get the owl again. Yep, so the owl I was talking about at the beginning, I saw in your reading, in the card, even though it's not there, I just keep seeing it. Keep your eyes wide open. You're seeing 360 right now, but remember to speak your truth. Okay, my beautiful Aries, that throat chakra, very important. They want it on justice, okay? Yeah, speak your truth, for sure. And also we have angel, okay? And it says the angels are watching over you, okay? So Aries, you're being guided in this situation. You're being guided and protected in this necessary transition. There is some sort of new lifestyle change coming towards you. Now, this is something that you've either actioned yourself or is about to come towards you, and you're going to run with it, this new adventure that you're going to be on. And I'm guided towards saying that that's when your soulmate comes on in. We also have the worker bee. Okay, so this is talking about your workaholism, where you jump straight into work after some sort of heartbreak or upset from the past. Oh, we got the peace sign as well. I'll come to that in a moment. So yeah, worker bees are important as well. Somebody out there, a signifier, is a worker bee. Okay, so whenever you see queen bee, or maybe you call yourself queen bee, this is a message for you. There's something in here for you. Where would you like this? They want it on the 7 of coins. Patience and hard work lead to success. The time is coming around now for it to be your time. And we got the peace sign that I showed you earlier, my beautiful Aries. What you don't know, you cannot see, is that I close my eyes when I put my hands into the bowl. So the fact that the peace sign came up again, very interesting. There is a Buddhist sign though. I'm sure it's a Buddhist sign of peace that is very relevant to somebody out there. Perhaps you've just discovered the sign online or in a painting, because they're showing me a painting now with it. Gold in the background and black sign for the Buddhist sign for peace. But ultimately there is a lot of peace that comes with finding your soulmate and this new lifestyle change. Okay, but maybe you have just bought a painting that has a Buddhist symbol on it, or a Buddhist symbol for peace is very important for you in some way. You've just come into contact with it, or it is relevant in some way to your life. Where would you like this? Sorry, they're not giving me. Where would you like this? Okay, they want it on the High Priestess. Okay, trusting in the universe, working its magic for your higher good to bring in your counterpart. Just have peace with the situation and know that they have got your back and they are looking after you. Now, again, Gabby Bernstein just came in. The name, not the person. Her name just came on in, and the universe got your back. Okay, so there is obviously a message they want to give you from this deck. Oh, straight away. So they've got 2 messages here. Okay, look. The all-seeing eye. And it says here, when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. So they're asking you to have certainty and faith. Okay, my beautiful Aries, very important. And it says, I choose to learn through love. Okay, so that's the work that you're doing. See yourself and situations through the eyes of love, so that you know, if you have to forgive anything in the past, remember, see it through love, and don't encounter any karmic debt there when you do that. But also they're showing me teaching. Yeah, you have the High Priestess there, and you have the Hierophant. There, maybe you're thinking about going and doing some sort of teaching with regards to spiritual practices, or something to do, maybe love. Maybe you're actually being some sort of love guru or something. You maybe, yeah, you're being some sort of tutor. Maybe that's where you're going to be changing your lifestyle to become a teacher or something like that. That's what they're giving me with this. So there's a message here for somebody with regards to that. Okay, my beautiful Aries, I'll leave it there. I hope something resonated there for you, one of you out there. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. It's completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, and lets me know that you resonated with the reading, which is very, very important for me. Okay, my beautiful Aries, good luck with this situation. Sending you a lot of love and light.